Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing this, I have no idea what to call it actually. Basically, I am getting ready to go somewhere right now. It is my brother's birthday, so we're gonna go celebrate his birthday tonight. And so I just wanted to film myself doing my makeup and getting ready because I'm not gonna be able to get up a tutorial while I'm in Chicago and I leave early Tuesday morning. So I figured this is my last opportunity. So I just set up the camera and filmed myself getting ready, and I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, but I know that I wanted to do something smoky and kind of fun and fall appropriate. So this is what I came up with as I was filming. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I do give you two different lip options in this video because this is obviously intense with like the darker smoky eyes and the very dark lip, and this is not going to be for everybody, and I totally get that. So I do show you another alternative with a light pale lip. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hey guys, so I am going to be starting with my skin today. So I'm going to be going in with Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm using shade 6.5 and I am using a Makeup Geek stippling brush to apply it all over my face. This is my favorite foundation ever. I think that's pretty obvious, but it honestly just doesn't make me sensitive. It doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't break me out. So I've been trying to switch it up, but this is just my absolute favorite. Then I'm going to be concealing my entire eye area. I am using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I also make sure to really get that lid area as well because that will help prime for eyeshadow. And when we go in with shadows, that concealer will kind of grab on to those shades so that they don't move and they just blend easier. So I am using a damp beauty blender just to blend out this concealer. I've mentioned recently how this is just my favorite way for applying concealer at the moment, which I'm sure it'll change like next week. But for now, I am loving, loving, loving my beauty blender. So I really make sure that I press and I don't rub because that will press all that concealer into the skin and soak up any excess so it doesn't get cakey. Then to even out that highlight, I'm going to put a little bit right in the center of the forehead, and then I'll also put a little bit on the tip of the chin and then on that Cupid's bow as well. If you have a chin that you don't want any attention brought to, you might want to skip that step because highlighting it will bring attention to it, but doing this step really makes everything even out and the highlight evenly distributed throughout the face. Then I'm just going to set that concealer. I am using Anastasia Banana Powder. This is from her contour kit, and I am using a Sigma tapered highlighter brush to do this. And then I also make sure that I always set my lid area as well because I think that shadow goes on much easier and much more blendable when you set your concealer on your eyelids with powder. Then I'm going to go in with both Makeup Geek Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie, and I'm going to be using an E40 big fluffy brush from Sigma just to buff this in the entire crease area from inner corner to outer corner. I want it to be just as strong in intensity from the inner corner of my eye all the way to that outer crease, so I'm just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going in with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear and Bitten. These two colors combined are going to make a really rusty, warm, deep purple brownish color. And I am using a E25 from Sigma, and I'm just going to pack that generously in that entire outer corner and inner corner. I'm going to leave the center of the eyelid kind of blank, and I'm just going to connect these colors up at the top in that crease, and then I'm going to go in with a clean brush like you see me doing right now and blend those colors out. And then I just continue to go back and forth and just kind of deepen it up to my liking. You guys can go as light or dark as you want with this, and it should look like that as you're moving on to the next eye. Really, I always suggest going in with a clean brush because as you can see right now, that area is kind of choppy. But now in just a second, I'll go in with this clean brush right here, and you can see how that just makes the world of a difference. Yes, blending can be a process, but in the end, it's all worth it. Then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Insomnia Pigment. This is very similar to MAC Blue Brown Pigment, so if you have either, or if you just want to like pick up a sample, they're pretty much identical. Then I'm going to go in with a MAC 242 brush, and I did spray it with some Fix Plus. You can also use eye drops. If you have eye drops, you don't need Fix Plus. It's just going to help give it a really cool metallic, shiny, kind of foiled metal look on the eyes, and I'm just going to pack that in that blank area on that inner corner. You of course can bring this all the way to the inner corner if you want, but I wanted it to pop in the center. Then I'm going in with MAC Sketch. This is one of my favorite MAC colors ever. It's just a deep wine purple shade, and using any pencil brush, I am just going to put this in that outer corner of my eye, kind of creating a V shape. You can of course put this in the inner corner as well, but I just wanted that pop and that extra dimension in the outer corner of my eye only. And then going in with the exact same E25 in the first place, I'm just going to blend that sketch out so that it's not too harsh and too defined because I really want this to be blended as always. And this is what you should have so far. Then I'm going to go in with Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. This is a lifesaver, and I'm going to use MAC Reflex Teal Glitter. I love the Reflex line. It is so beautiful by MAC. I have almost every color because they're just so amazing. What I do is I take that glue on the back of my hand, pop it on the lid, and then using my finger, I like to go in with glitter. I just feel like there's no brush out there that's made to pack on glitter like my fingers, so I always use my fingers. I do one eye at a time, so I go and I pack on the glitter glue on the second eye, and then I pack on the glitter. I am putting this glitter predominantly right in the center and the ball of my eye, and I'm not going to really bring it too far in the inner corner or the outer corner. I just want it to be a nice pop, so when I blink, you really see like that ba-bam of glitter. I'm just going to fill in my brows with Anastasia Brow Wiz, and because it's not always that much fun to watch, I'm going to kind of just skip through this. So 1, 2, 3, voila, we're done with brows. And then I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone as always, and I am using MAC Nylon for this. MAC Nylon is such an amazing highlight. I love it for the inner corner and the brows and the cheekbones. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is just an eyeshadow, but it's gorgeous and it's intense. So be careful when you use it because it is so pigmented, and a little bit goes a very long way. Then I'm just going to be coating my mascara now. I'm going to be coating my lashes now. I'm just using Rimmel Lash Accelerator. And then I'm going to be going in with these gorgeous lashes by Flutter Lashes, and they are called Annabelle. I'm just going to pop these on. I am not doing any liner today because a look like this I don't really feel like requires liner because I really just want that color on the lid to pop. And I don't want to cover up with liner. Plus, if you guys have noticed the past like 6 months, I've been loving the no liner look. I'm going through a phase. I'm going to also highlight the inner corner with the same nylon eyeshadow from MAC, just using a tiny little baby definer brush. I love little brushes like this. They're just so easy to get in those tiny little corners. And then I'm going to use a E15, which is a flat definer brush by Sigma, using the same brown, Cocoa Bear and Bitten, just for that under eye area. And then I'm just going to buff it out with a pencil brush. I don't want my under eye area to be too dark today, but for me, this is like a medium. But for most people, this might be dark. But I really, really like packing on that under eye area. So I am using a Morphe blending brush right here. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to figure it out and put it in the description bar for you down below. But I'm just using it to really buff out that area so that we have no harsh lines, because I don't like any harshness anywhere. I think we got the memo, Jacqueline. So I'm just going to coat my lower lashes with the same Rimmel Lash Accelerator, one of my favorite mascaras from the drugstore. And then I'm going to be lightly contouring. I like how I say lightly contouring, as there's like the most distinct line of life on my cheeks as I'm speaking. I am using the Makeup Geek contour brush. I think it's technically a blush, but I love it. Blush brush. Moving on, I am using the MAC Studio Sculpt Defining Powder in the shade Dark to do this. And now I'm going to be going in with Kat Von D Wish. I'm using a 129 MAC short handle brush, which basically just means it's the 129, but it's little baby size to throw in your purse. I love this blush. It's such a light peachy apricot. Then I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown Sandstone. Ah, it's a maze. It is so beautiful. Do you guys see how gorgeous this highlight is? This is the one I just talked about in my haul, and I love it. So the first lip option I'm going to give you is a gloss. It's a Pro Longwear gloss, they're amazing glosses. It's from MAC, and it is in the shade Infinitely Lickable. So it's a nice nude color for you. Or we can go with option number 2, which is going to be NARS lip liner in the shade Lani Kahi, I believe. Anyways, I will link every single product I use in the description bar down below, but this is one of my favorite liners right now because you can put a purple gloss over this, you can put red, you can put orange, you can put pink. I just love it. And I'm going to go in with a Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Wicked. Oh my god, it is so gorgeous. I am obsessed with this lip combination right now. I have worn it a couple of times in the past few days because it is just so gorgeous. And I'm telling you, this combination together, these lips are not going anywhere. Mark my words. You can eat, you can drink, and it's not going anywhere. And then I'm going to just quickly run a curling iron through my hair, and we are done. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.